Jacob Williams, Nicholas County. First of all, Jacob, what were you able to get done during the pandemic? I know that you guys weren't able to get into facilities. What did you do, and how do you stay in shape?
Uh, I I worked out at home a little bit, not a lot, but I work with my dad a little bit, and we do construction and stuff. So that really kind of kept me in shape until
What
this year started.
did you work on any cool construction sites? Do anything neat that
Well,
way?
not really. Just just little stuff here and there. Not a lot.
But
Nothing
you
really.
able to stay in shape
Yeah,
by
yeah, just
get,
enough to stay in shape. I'd run here and there a little bit to
okay.
keep me to where I'm not down or nothing.
Now, last year, you and I were talking. You started the season as like I think the number 3 tailback.
Yes, sir.
Talk about your progression up the depth chart.
Well, that like I said, I started third string running back, and I really didn't expect to get as much playing time in as I did um, last year. But as the year went through, we did have some injuries at second string and first string running back. So we decided, we should step up and start putting me in more. So they started putting me in more, and I'm thankful for getting all the playing time I did last year because it's helped me out a lot. And they stayed on me all year last year and made me a running back, the good running back I am today.
What was it like running behind that line? Because I know you guys had a
Oh,
really good line.
it was like nothing else. I mean, whenever you needed a gap, I mean they had it. It was there. It was never like 95% of the time it was always open, no matter what you ran.
How will this year? Obviously, last year was a playoff year, and being inserted in there in the 4th week. First of all, I wanted to ask you what was one of your highlights from last year.
Probably the run against Princeton. Uh, yeah, that was probably my highlight from last year.
Describe that play a little bit.
Well, we were running an ISO play, and the gap opened up 10 times bigger than what I thought it was going to. So when I hit the hole, I ran for about 40 to 50 yards down the field, and just the safety come up and caught me and took me to the ground.
Do you feel a different comfort level being the starter as you come out? Obviously, you guys haven't really practiced. You got, no, can't even wear shells during this period. But do
Yeah.
you feel at a different ease this year, having played so much last year?
Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's because I really don't feel like I don't feel like a senior. I just feel like the same junior I was. Just we lost our seniors, but I guess it is what it is. I mean, it definitely is weird, but I think I'll like it this year.
What kind of expectations do you have for this team? I know it'll be a young team. You have any expectations team-wise? Because you guys have been pretty much into playoffs every year.
Yeah. Well, really, everybody thinks we won't do that good, but we do come off the ball really quick, and we're not the powerhouses we have been in the past. I think we're going to be built on speed and kind of, not as much powerhouse as we was in the past years, but speed-wise, I think we'll have a lot of speed. And
Is that the main difference between this team? Just maybe not the size and
yeah, because we did lose a lot of size, counting from last year, losing like Colton Groves and Andrew Deal, our whole D line, and we are starting out young, and it's kind of like starting back over with us. But I think we have it on speed. I think that's the big difference about this year is we have more speed than we did in the past years.
Do you feel like this team was built, and you've had good people on both sides of the ball? Have you been more of a defensive-minded team during the past, the 3 years you've been here in the past, or more offensive with the guys that you've had back there? You go back 2 years, so Graves was the quarterback. Before you got here, you had Tate Mays, and their brothers played before them. You feel it's been more of a defensive or an offensive team?
I feel like it's kind of going to be. We're kind of good on both sides. I think this year we're kind of even on both sides. We have a pretty good quarterback this year, and I think he can get us there. And on the defense, we kind of locked down on defense. We just got to get more reps in and get ready for the season if we haven't.
All right, and hopefully you will. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate the time.